I've stumbled upon this absolutely grotesque piece of work, okay? Now, I've been trying to get to Ultimate Champion for a while now, but if you take a look at my cards that I've upgraded to level 15, you will notice that no matter what combination of deck you try to make with them, you will probably never, ever find a good combination, a synergy of cards that actually goes well together with full 8 cards. You'll never make a good full deck with my combinations that I've upgraded because it's a Pekka player. Because I have good cards upgraded to level 15, but I don't have good synergized cards. I don't even have a Lumberloon deck upgraded to level 15. That's actually, like, I don't have the Meta Lumberloon deck upgraded to level 15, which is kind of crazy. Like, obviously, I kind of should have that upgraded to level 15. I'm not sure how I don't. I just don't. It's one of those things where you take all my cards, and all my cards are good, but they just don't have any really good synergy, and it's really unfortunate. I mean, that's just really unfortunate as well. Let's go with this. Let's get some good fat damage on that, huh, Daddy? Yeah, you got that. Another hit. Oh, takes the tower in 3 hits. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, yeah. So I was looking for Royale API because I had to find something. Homemade decks just weren't working for me anymore. Now, this is a homemade deck I actually did find. On Ultimate Champion, really high on Ultimate Champion. Now, my Executioner's underleveled, my Freeze and Zap are underleveled, but for the main part, the bulk, the chunkiness, the ditty of this deck, that is a super bad hog rider. Ooh, maybe not that bad, actually, but not the best. Mega Knight Pekka, that is just unbelievable. It's not great at level 15, the bulk. However, I think that actually is not too bad. Now, I think that actually does dash on there. Okay, let's go with the mini Pekka here. Try to take that Musketeer out immediately. We do, and it falls back to the... Oh, that's just so sexy and juicy. Absolutely moist. You really, with this deck, I think you just have to grab right there and just suckle all what you can out of him. Now, this guy is a level 15 mini Pekka, and it's not hero. And in my understanding, that does not get hit on my tower unless he zaps, right? Beautiful understanding. Now, talking about gripping, right? I have a little bit of a story. So, I was at a swimming today, okay? And that's what I do in my free time, you know, and not just playing Clash Royale all day. I actually do something at least with my life in a sort of aspect of it. So I was swimming today. Now, this meet, it's not just any meet, okay? This is a very, important meet. There's a lot of, such a bad mini pack. It's unbelievable. Lots of important things you need to do. You need to swim fast, right? This is not just any, like, silly-dilly meet on the street. No, this is a fast meet you gotta swim good at, okay? Wow, I'm getting just absolutely, totally, just freaking hammered on that side. We're gonna lose our tower, and that's gonna be totally fine with me. Anyway, in order to swim fast, though, you gotta put on a special type of suit. It's called a tech suit, okay? Now, you put that sucker on. I mean, first of all, I had to put that sucker on in the locker rooms. You should have seen this place. It was absolutely freaking grotesque. I mean, the floors looked like someone just drugged their cheeks all over it and left an entire just stained floorboard. It was absolutely revolting. But besides that, you got to put on this suit, okay? It probably takes about, I don't know, a good 5 minutes to put on. I mean, if you're lucky, okay? It is, think about, when, you got a nice looking woman and she's wearing this juicy spandex, right? Okay, fine. This is not just the juicy spandex you're going to see. This is absolutely remotely devious spandex. I mean, this stuff is tighter than, tighter than a firm grip around your dog's neck. I really, like, it's freaking tight, okay? And you gotta struggle to put that sucker on. And when you finally put that sucker on, you're gonna realize, you're gonna feel a little bit of tension, okay? Now, I don't know how much of my audience is full-grown men, but when I say tension, I mean tension. This thing is gripping it's gripping you up like you've never been gripped before in your life. It's freaking holding you down to an absolute hold. It's freaking tight. It's throbbing every second. This guy's got so much elixir. It's actually kind of incredible. I honestly don't like it at all. I mean, how is that even, like, physically allowed? The freak? Where does this guy's elixir come from? Narnia? Okay, anyway. It is so tight. You can feel it every second. Just right on that left testicle. And it's always going to be out of place, too. You have either one in the middle and one out on this side, and it's going or both in the middle, and they're both just pounding together like two fruits. Okay, they're tenderizing each other. It's really freaking nasty, and you don't really feel it when you're swimming hard because you got so much just so much adrenaline in you. But when you're warming up, when you're warming down, and when you're just walking around, because you kind of got to stay in that thing because you can't take it off and put it back on after warm up. It's wet, and when it gets wet, it gets like 10 times harder to put on. You'll be in there for 30 minutes, right? You have to go to the bathroom. Don't even think about it. You're not going to the bathroom. You have to take a poop while you're in that thing. Yeah, good luck. You might as well just poop in the thing and save it for later. I mean, there's just no getting out of it once you're in. I mean, there is, but it's going to take you a long time to put on, and is it really worth putting it back on? Not really. Let's go ahead and freeze this. I kind of want that to keep walking and kill the witch. Beautiful. That's going to vines. I don't really care about that vines, to be honest. In fact, I am going to actually level up here just so I can get a level 18 and make sure I take the tower. Probably would have taken the tower anyway. Anyway, it's just kind of like a story I had to share because it was such a grotesque experience, you know? It really is. I mean, if there's one lesson to learn by Texas, you know, if you want your nuts squeezed, okay, and I'm sure not a lot of people do, but if you do, get one of those things. About $450, okay, for some tight pants, and yeah, water repellent too. So extra juice. Smash like. Anyway, Boss Bandit cycle here. So not really Boss Bandit cycle. It's more of a Hog Rider. It's just kind of an everything deck. I don't really know what it is. It's homely, and I found it off Ultimate Champion, so it should be at least like it's gotta be decent, you know. Let's go with this right away because when we go with this right away, we're gonna be able to kill that Evo Witch right away before that respawns. Because the Evo Executioner in the Evo Witch when it's healing, it's just not happening. You're just not healing. It's the Evo Witch. It got nerfed. It is still just so juicy. It's so good. I'm not sure if this guy has I don't know what this guy has. He's gonna find that. This guy doesn't have Mega Knight. That's connecting to his tower. So this is interesting. So I would think this is a Mega Knight deck. He doesn't really have a Win condition. So this is... Oh yeah, he does. He has that. But that's kind of easy for me to defend because his cycle is not too fast. With Skeleton Barrel, you kind of want a fast cycle because otherwise I can just go like that literally every time. And he doesn't Evo Skeleton Barrel either. This guy's really doesn't have too good of a deck. That's interesting. Okay. So he has a lot of skeletons, so I guess it is kind of good of a deck, but it's not really fast cycle, which you kind of would expect from a Skeleton Barrel player. So let's just go with this. Gonna take that out. That's pretty good. But yeah, he doesn't have too much. Let's actually freeze that. He just didn't freeze. I don't know. How do you just not freeze? You're in the dashing state, so you're just not going to freeze. Oh, where's that now? I mean, overall, this guy's deck's pretty chopped. Like, he doesn't really have a bulk, except for Gold Knight. He's kind of broken, but, you know, I haven't seen really Gold Knight around too much. I wanted to use Boss Man a lot. Just got her to level 15. Was going to use a Boss Man and Mega Knight deck, but that was a little too sour for me. I didn't want that taste in my mouth, so I decided, you know what, let's switch it up a little bit. And I went with more of a, good deck, right? This deck. I found it, Ultimate Champion. I was searching for Boss Bandit decks because I kind of was looking again for a Boss Bandit Mega Knight deck. I came back, there was like no Boss Bandit Mega Knights on top of the leaderboards in Ultimate Champion. So I was like, okay, what is good? And a lot of Boss Bandit, it was like Boss Bandit Battle Ram and then Boss Bandit Executioner was coming up. And this one kind of stuck out to me because it was weird. A lot of these cards I had leveled 15, but none of them really had like too good synergy, so I was kind of confused. But wow, wow. That guy just got absolutely pumped. Dude, I thought he was going to kill the cannon, but no, he got slimed out. Okay, let's go to Zap here on this. We should be able to kill that Musketeer. Okay, good. So this 2.6 is going to be pretty hard to go against because he has so many distracting cards for my boss man. He's Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem. That thing's devious. Let's go for an Executioner here. He's going to spend 5 Elixir. I don't mind spending 5 Elixir, although my Executioner just... Oh, he's kind of locking in, I guess, a little bit. Okay, not the end of the world. He's going to go with an Ice Golem. See, that remains the issue. You know, that remains the issue is going to be that Ice Golem right there. Oh, maybe we can slime that guy out. No, we can't. And that's what I'm saying. It's like he has so many distracting units. Look at that. And already he's back to his Fat Hog, which is going to distract and probably get damage to my tower as well. It's disgusting. I mean, how does he even get a hit there? I mean, wow. We're going to have to freeze that just to take that out, and it's a waste of elixir as well. It's disgusting. Look, we're going to have to waste even more elixir. Oh, okay. Well, at least we kind of get that out of the way, but he has the cannon. He has a fireball for my minions. This guy, actually, 2.6 is really good against my deck. I was kind of creating a 2.6 of my own. I was playing a Hog Rider, but instead, I was playing 2.6, but instead of the Ice, this guy doesn't have Evo. This guy doesn't even have Hero Musk. Wow, if I lose this, I mean, I probably am going to lose this. I don't have heroes in my deck. I just have champion. Oh yeah, I do. I have Hero Mini Pekka. Hero Musk is actually so good. I'm actually surprised this guy didn't even really just consider buying it. Let's just go with this anyway. He's gonna do that. Let's go with this as well. Let's go for a zap on these actually, and let's kind of okay, there we go. So Boston is locked on there, which is just fantastic. We're gonna be able to take that out nice. And then I think whatever he does, let's just freeze, because I think by freezing we're actually gonna be able to get a lot more damage on this tower. He's gonna do an Ice Spirit as well. He's gonna go with a cannon. That's gonna redirect, but he kind of just spent his other cannon. I'm expecting him to go. Okay, there we go. He goes with that in this lane. I did my boss man a little too far back. I forgot the point I was making, but that's okay. We're kind of, we're exactly even. Beautiful. Let's go with this. Let's go with our Evo Zap. Hold up. Did we get a hit on the tower? Wow. Hit. See, the problem that I'm having is that... Shut up! His Hog Rider definitely would have got hit on the tower, but mine? No. No, it doesn't. That's the problem. Let's that. Wait, hold on. We can dash back onto the cannon. Wait, no, we can't. The freak just happened. This guy's moving like prime John Cena in the ring right now. And so is my boss bandit, but that's besides the point. The point is that his Hog Rider's on my tower once again. Diddy is diddly. Okay, let's just kind of lock in. Maybe go with just nothing. I don't even know anymore, dude. This is just freaking repulsive what he's throwing at my face right now. Another Ice Golem. Good job, puppy. You gotta dash back here. The problem is, I can't catch you! Oh, I'm talking to my own card. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, dude. Okay, we can actually kind of... No, we can't. That's gonna get 2 hits, too. No, it's not. Guards are too good. Okay, this is a game I gotta just freaking suckle in and lock in on. I cannot afford to make any freaking mistakes here. This is too important. Boss Bandit right there. Bad Boss Bandit. I thought I was going to have enough time to pull out a Hog Rider. I did not. He's going to strike me down to size. Oh, it's a freaking fat... No, it dashes back, but it's actually good because now Diddy doesn't get a hit. I don't know what the freak to do, dude. I mean, this is just repulsive. Look what he's throwing in my face. He's just going to cycle. This is the problem with this guy. He's just a cycle little boy. Just a big, fat, thick boy. Just fireball nothing. That's the problem with these 2.6 players. They can fireball nothing and get the freak away with it. And I hate it so much. It's actually grotesque. Let's go with this. Let's go with the... I think we just got to spam. He just fireballed my tower. Like, what do we even freeze? He just keeps fireballing freaking everything. He has so much... Upgrade! He has so much... This guy is a psycho monster. It's a psycho monster. This is actually insane. The fact that Diddy actually would have got a hit there, I don't know. 2.6... I don't know how they're gonna nerf it. I think, you know, I know I play Hog Rider. They need to make either something do less damage in 2.6. They need to nerf it out of existence. It cannot exist anymore. It is too broken. It is disgustingly broken. Everybody and their mom is playing it. I played about 6 recruits deck today, which I get full countered by. Or freezing that. I mean, I think Hog Freeze is just a really good deck. I mean, we're playing another 2.6. If everybody in their entire world... Ooh, that's not 2.6. But if everybody's playing 2.6, you gotta understand, maybe, just maybe, 2.6 is a little dang broken. But the problem is, they don't understand that. Let's go with this. Oh, I also had just another fantastic idea today. I've been brewing ideas a lot lately, and I've had a few good ones. My other idea was that Clash Royale should have a respec system. Okay, I did a post about it, so respond to that. But you think about open world games on your console, or, you know, yeah, exactly, your console, your Xbox, stuff like that, your PC. Think about open world games. You have a lot of them, okay? You have a character in that game, and you're putting points into this character. And there's different builds for that character. And because the game is good, and because the game actually knows what they're doing, they know, okay, maybe the player wants to try out different things. He doesn't just want to stay with the same build the entire game. So it allows you to undo points that you put into that character and put it into a different thing of still the same character. It allows you to put those points back into the character. Respec. Take all your points that you put into your character so far in this specific build. You want to change your build, you suck them all out, And now you're able to put those same exact points. You still have the same number of points you put in. You're able to put them now wherever you want, maybe into a different build. And I think that's exactly what they should do with Clash Royale, right? Obviously, Clash Royale's a little more on the greedy side. Maybe not, right? Okay, I don't want to diss it too hard. I will say that $15 for a hero seems a little overpriced. The fact that you can't get the emotes separately, I'm a little mad about. But at the same time, right, am I really expecting them to do this thing for free? Probably not, okay? What am I expecting? Maybe, right? Just maybe. Please swing back. Oh, yeah, it swings back on the skeleton. It's beautiful. Maybe you charge 100. I was thinking 100. But maybe they would charge about like 500 gems, okay? And it seems like a lot, but 500 gems. You take every card, so basically all your cards reset, and I'm still kind of thinking about this. I would have them reset to level 9, but it might reset to like tournament standard would be kind of reasonable as well, because tournament standard obviously is tournament standard. It would make sense all your cards started at tournament standard. You just wouldn't get as many wild cards out of it. So anyway, the idea is all your cards are going to reset to level 9. And you're going to get from those cards all the wild cards within that specific card. So let's say your mini Pekka's at like level 15. I don't know how many wild cards are necessarily in a level 15 mini Pekka, right? Rare wild cards. I don't know how many are in there. But you're going to get all the wild cards until you're back to level 11, back into your collection. So then you can spend them on maybe whatever else you want. Like, okay, you have a level 15 mini Pekka. You don't want a level 15 mini Pekka. You want a level 15 Hog Rider. Hog Rider's level 11. So you're going to respark, and you're going to suck all those cards out of the mini Pekka, and you're going to put them into the Hog Rider. Now, I would say, to be honest, it wouldn't just be, okay, you're just respecting one card. I would say it would be like, okay, you're going to respect your entire account, and then you're going to be able to put that, whatever's in your entire account back into whatever you want. I would say that might be a little better, just so people aren't respecting all the time. And also, I think that would take up a lot of your time too if you're just respecting all the time. It would kind of limit that by having you just respect. We're gonna do this. So, sorry, I just need to lock in. I feel like that would be good too, just to respect your whole deck. And maybe respecting one card at a time, it obviously might take a lot longer for you. I think just respecting everything, like how most games do, would be really good, because then it gives you a chance. Like, if your deck, let's say you've made a deck, you've just started playing the game, I should have upgraded that, and you've made a deck, right, that got you to mid ladder. Now you're at the absolute epitome of Clash Royale. And you're getting just freaking plunged into, basically. Like every hole in your body is getting filled. Every battle you play, okay? You can't escape. And all the medics, you want to use the meta deck, okay? You want to finally use meta deck, but you have no cards in your collection. You have 0 cards in your collection because you've just been upgrading that one deck. Well, now you can respec all the wild cards in your entire account, reset everything back to either level 9 or level 11, have all these wild cards, and then put them into whatever cards you want. Like, for example, in my account, if you scroll right down to the bottom, like, do I really need a level 10 Lava Hound with already 11 cards in it? No. I never want to use Lava Hound. Let me take all those legendary wild cards and let me put them into something like what I kind of want to upgrade, which is I want to get the Ice Wizard to level 15. I want to get the Electro Wizard to level 15, right? I feel like that's just going to be such a better way. I think so many people would love Clash more. It would definitely make up for, obviously changing the card level to level 15. But anyway, that's the gist. If you want your ball squeezed by a tech suit, peace out.
Run it up, moonshine in my gut. Shoot a buck, made a buck to fly for the mud. I've been roaming with the cattle, have a stayed off, it's a battle. Billboard's thinking, here to rattle, pioneer like Johnny Apple. Run it